This is Joey's uh, first story of multiple, in which he will be sharing a spooky story for American folklore. Take it away.
All right, so this story happened to me back like I was like probably 17 in high school, junior of high school probably. And me and my buddies, there's this place at in my hometown, Wilmington, called Fort Fisher. It's mostly salt marsh and woods, and there's like it's also right next to the ocean. Like there's a beach area too. There's this circular parking lot called the End of the World. So when I say that throughout the story, that's what it's a circular parking lot. That's the end of the world. That's what it's referred to as. So my buddy and I, Jathan is his name. He's not going to give a shit if I mention his name. So yeah, me and Jathan, we drive down to Fort Fisher. We have to take this road called Dow Road down there, which is surrounded by woods. On the way there, we see this deer standing on its hind legs, staring right at us as we're driving by. And a deer will do this, but only to reach higher vegetation in order to fight. This deer was doing neither; it was just standing there staring at us. We drive by, we're like, "That's pretty fucking creepy." So we just keep on going. We get to the end of the world, and it's like 10 o'clock at night, so it's like pitch black out. Get to the end of the world. There's no one out there. So step out of the car. We go walking around in the parking lot. Then we go to the jetty. The jetty is it's like this concrete path through the water, pretty much. It'll take you to another island if you want to go that far, but we just walk out there and I just chill there. Walk out onto the jetty, and on my right side is the ocean. My left side there's the salt marsh. And we're walking for a few minutes, and then we hear this whistling sound, and it sounded like it was coming from further down the jetty. I look at Jake. I'm like, "Did you hear that?" He's like, "Yeah, I heard that. It wasn't either one of us." Then we hear another whistling sound, same direction, same kind of sound. Another, and then we heard like three or four. But after the last whistle, it went dead silent. And this whistle didn't sound like any animal that we know of. It didn't sound like a bird, like nothing. It didn't sound like a human either. So it went completely dead silent. Me and Jathan get back to back. We take out our flashlights, which are like our phone flashlights, and so we start shining them around. I'm like, "You see anything, bro?" He's like, "No, I don't see shit." And then off to my left, like right directly in the salt marsh, it sounded like it was about like maybe 5 feet away. We heard this grunt. The only way I can describe this grunt is it sounded like a mix of a bear, a human, and a dog. I asked Jathan, like, "You hear that?" He's like, "Yeah, I heard that shit." And then we heard it again. This time it was louder, and it sounded like it was just like 2 to 3 feet away, like right off the jetty and into the salt marsh, like very close to us. At that, Jathan and I are like, "Well, let's get the fuck out of here." So we start walking back to the parking lot. We're walking because we're thinking this is some kind of animal, and we run, it's going to chase us. So we're walking back off the jetty towards the end of the world, and we get to an area of the jetty where on my left side it is sand, my right side is the salt marsh. So we're walking back there. So the ocean is back further down, but we're not like right on the coast anymore. We're on the beach anymore. So for some reason, we're walking back on this way, and for whatever reason, I turn around and shine my flashlight behind us, and I see this big thing. It was some kind of creature, and it was standing on the sand. Then it leapt over the jetty and into the salt marsh. I'm a big guy. I'm about 6'4". This thing made me look small. It was probably about like at least 7 feet tall, no shorter than that, maybe even taller. I didn't get a great look at it. It had these really long arms and some kind of snout, and it was really like bulky and lanky at the same time. And it just leapt over the jetty into the salt marsh. I told Jathan, "Let's get the fuck back to the car right now." So we kind of speed walk back there, and we get in the car, and we're sitting in the parking lot, and we're kind of like calm. We're just like, "What the fuck was that?" We're trying to calm down a bit. And so I'm the driver's seat. Out my window is all there's it's the rest of the parking lot, and over that parking lot is the rest of the salt marsh. Jathan's in the passenger seat. So I'm after like 20 minutes go by, 15, 20 minutes, we're kind of calm down a bit. I'm looking at Jathan, talking to him, and he looks at me, kind of looks past me, says, like, "Joey, there's a coyote in the parking lot over there." Like, "There is?" So I turn my head this way. I don't see shit. Like, "What are you talking about? There's nothing there. What are you talking about?" He's like, "It's gone." I'm like, "Huh?" He's like, "As you were turning your head, it just disappeared." So I'm still looking this way. I'm like, "Man, like coyotes, they're elusive animals. They do that shit all the time." That's when I heard Jathan yell, "Slam this thing in the drive. We gotta get the fuck out of here right now." So with asking the questions, I slam that bitch in the drive. We peel the hell out of that parking lot. When I asked Jathan what he saw, he described seeing the same creature I saw earlier on the jetty, but it was standing right in front of my car, and it jumped over my car. Not running and jumping, it was just standing there stationary, and then it just jumped over my car the long way. So, yeah. And apparently, a coyote is one of those common forms a skinwalker will take. So yeah, that's a fun story, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the long way, like it just jumps over. Like that's always a fun descriptor. I have to admit.
Yeah,
You,
yeah. Had some hops.
yeah, no, I'm definitely winning an Olympic
Yeah,
that,
for
that
sure,
tried.
definitely, definitely.
Hey, yeah, this has been Joey's Skinwalker story
Yes,
experience.
yes.
That yeah, we'll call it the experience.